Hello there, it's Helen from HelenMartinOnline.com. How are you going? You'll notice a bit of different scenery from me today. You're not getting my beautiful view today. I'm actually in the city about to attend a board meeting for one of the board of directors that I'm on. But just wanted to give you a quick training video as promised for those of you in the home-based business. So today's topic is social media branding. Why should you brand yourself on social media, and how do you brand yourself on social media? So that's what I wanted to cover for you, those of you today that are in the home-based business. So firstly, before I get onto that content, those of you that are live with me today, please say hello. Even those that are on the replay, if you've not connected with me before, please say hello and comment down below where you are coming in from, because I like to go back after the video and just say hi to new people. So welcome and thank you for joining me today. So social media branding, why and how should you brand yourself on social media? So firstly, for those of you in the home-based business, if you are, sorry, this is rocking. Just keep that still for a minute. For those of you in the home-based business, if you want to go online, and you might have done some stuff online on your Facebook profile, but you really want to crack going online properly. You want to do it the right way. You really want to leverage it. You want to attract new people that, you just can't attract doing it the traditional way. Then how do you do it properly? So I would highly recommend you to have a think about what is your biggest asset in your business, your network marketing business, your home-based business. Is it the products? Is it the company? Is it the comp plan? Is it the leadership of the company? What is your biggest asset in your business? So this is often a question I ask people, and it's interesting to hear the answers. If you're listening live or watching on the replay, then comment below what you think. What do you think your biggest asset in your business is? So obviously I'm going to tell you, your biggest asset in your business is actually you. It's you. So if people don't like you, they're not going to buy your products, and they're certainly not going to go into business with you. So it's really important that we brand ourselves first. Also, because you are not your company. You are you. And what if you change companies one day? And you've branded yourself with your company, and then something goes wrong, or you get given a new opportunity, you decide to change, and you've branded yourself with your company. Where does that leave you? So it's really important to brand yourself. It's you first. So how do we do that? So on social media, you can use your personal profile, personal page if you want to, but I would highly recommend that you actually keep that to a minimum. Every now and again you can post something up about your company, but it really creates two impressions. One, if you're posting stuff up about your products and you're saying PM me if you want some, it's a selling impression. You're just creating an impression that you're selling something. So if you do it once or every now and again, you might get away with it, but if you do it all the time, you actually repel people. It's like, what's this stuff that she or he is putting on their page all the time? I'm not interested. Like, it repels people. The other thing it does is, if you're pushing it out on your page all the time, then and people don't know the name of the company, then they'll go and Google it. The problem with that is when anyone goes and Googles the name of a network marketing company, I've said this before, there's usually an article sitting up the top that says it's a scam or a pyramid scheme, or, and you've lost people even before you've got the opportunity to get started. So how do we go online properly? What do we do? If you really want to go online seriously, and you really want to try to target all those people out in the big wide world that you can't get to now, I would highly suggest you look at starting a business page. Now, I'm not talking about a company branded business page. I'm talking about branding a page with you. It's you. It's your name. It's your photograph. It's your page. It's all about you. Your company is not mentioned. You haven't got up in the banner there your company's products. It's all about you. For exactly the reason that I mentioned before, people buy from you first before they ever buy your products or interested in your business opportunity. So now comes the how. It's like, okay, Helen, I understand maybe this is the best way for me to go online is to brand myself. But how do I do that? Good question you ask. So you set up a page which is called a public profile. It's just you. It's your brand. You are the brand. So it's not a business page for community. It's not a business page for health and wellness. It's not a group page. They all have purposes for different reasons. But what I'm talking about just today is social media branding. I'm not saying there isn't a place for a group page. I have them. They work well. There's also a place for a closed page, completely branded with your company, where you can direct people to. So there are different places for different pages, but what I'm talking about in this video is social media branding for yourself. So you set up a page which is called a public profile. And so it's just you. It's your name, it's your photograph, and you're branding yourself. Now, what's really important when you start this page is that you have a really nice photo of yourself. Now, you don't have to have a professional photo, but you don't want a photo of you, in the little box there, you don't want a little photo of you with a cat or your kids where, you're this small. If you want a photo of your family in the big banner shot, then, that's completely up to you. It might be lifestyle that you're trying to promote, etc. But in your little profile pic, make it a really clear picture, of yourself. Then you want to have a little bit of a image or a bit of a logo. I don't really have a logo as such myself. It's just my name and sort of my signature at the top. So I guess you could call that my logo if you like. But have something that is branded to you with some appropriate colors and carry across that all your social media. If you are on Instagram, if you are on, other platforms, you're on YouTube, if you are on other social media platforms, then carry that logo, your image, right through every single social media platform. So that becomes your identity. That's you. You'll notice like mine is my, photo, and I've got the Helen Martin with the sort of cursive and the name. If you go to my YouTube channel, which I've only just really created, it's the same logo. You go to like Google Plus, all the different sort of platforms that I'm on, you see the same colors and you see the same image. So this is all about branding yourself and making yourself recognizable and keeping it sort of consistent. So, don't use green one day and then on another like email or your website or your blog, if you've got any of those things, and then you're suddenly using pink. So your branding should be consistent across different platforms. Now, before you start this page, I would highly recommend you have good, deep thought in relation to what's your page all about? What do you stand for? What are you helping people with? You need to know your target market. You need to know those target market pains, and you need to be able to offer solutions. So who is your audience? Who are you talking to, and who are you trying to attract? If you don't know that, this page becomes useless. So you need to be really clear. Who is my target market? Is it mums? Is it dads? Is it the elderly? Is it people that want to lose weight? Is it people that want to travel? Who is your target market? What are they struggling with? So are they struggling to make money? Are they struggling to keep healthy? Are they struggling to lose weight? Are they struggling with whatever your product provides, and then offer them solutions? So your page is all about a particular market, knowing who that market is, targeting your message to that market, tailoring all your content to that market, knowing what their pains are and offering them the solution. So on this page that I'm talking about, your social media branded page, there's a little about me section on that page. You've only got a certain amount of characters. I think it's only like 150 characters or something. So you've got to be able to say in a sentence or two what it is you do. Now, if you look at my page, my fan page, my business page, my branded page, up the top that's it says, and I say it in all my videos, predominantly what I do is help home-based business owners bring their business online, and what I help people with is social media branding, lead generation, Facebook advertising, etc., and mindset. So it's very clear about who I'm targeting, what I do, and what I can help people with. So before you ever set up this page, you've got to have some great thought as to who is it that you're targeting and what can you offer them? Why are they there? So the very first time they come to your page, they know exactly what you do and what you can help them with. If you don't have that clear, don't set up the page yet. I see and talk to a lot of people who want to self-brand themselves. They go online, they set up a page, and they'll say something in their about section like, I like to help people live the life of their dreams and create the freedom that they've always wanted. Now, that's a great outlook. It's a great vision, but that doesn't tell me at all who you're actually helping, who your target market is, and what you can help me with. Okay, that's nice, but what do you actually do? It doesn't tell me exactly what you're going to, how you're going to help me achieve that. So that's key to your success with branding yourself. Who are you targeting? What are their pains? And how you can help them. So that's essential. So you've branded yourself. You've got yourself up there. You've got a name. You've got a photo. You've got your About Me section, right? And in that section as well, you have the opportunity to elaborate on what it is you do, what you've done in the past, your story. Have a link through to a website. You might have credentials. You might have things that you can list, certificates or qualifications. Put it all in there. Give yourself that credibility. But I would advise to you, don't fluff. Don't lie, don't embellish, what you help people with and what you're an expert in. If you're not a millionaire yet, then don't tell people you are. If you're not an expert in something yet, then don't profess that you are. Just go on a journey and let people follow that journey with you. Like me, I don't say I get 50 to 100 leads every day through my online marketing. I say I get 10 to 15 leads a day because that's what I get. I'm not going to lie to people about what I've achieved. My business is growing and you are growing with me. So I'm sort of very, honest and open about what I've achieved, the success that I've achieved in my network marketing company. But I'm not here sort of saying, I am a multi-millionaire, you need to listen to what I say. So you need to be honest and raw and real and authentic about who you are, what you can help people with, and where you are in your journey. Really important. So then you've got to let people get to know you. So great way to do that. I mean, on this page, you need positive quotes and you need content that in what you're going to help people with. But let people get to know you. The fastest way to do that is through Facebook Live. Because people can hear you, see you, get to know your personality, whether you're funny, you're quirky, you're stupid, you're, all those kind of things. So Facebook Live is the quickest way to let people connect with you, let you see that you're authentic, that you can actually help them, that they resonate with you. And if Facebook Lives absolutely scares the bejesus out of you, that's okay. Just to start with, pre-record a video and upload it to Facebook. So you can record a video, you can put your phone in front of you and record it 50 times if you want to, just to get a bit of practice, and then just upload it. Just by having a video there, people can still see you, listen to you, and get to know your personality. So Facebook Live is absolutely the best. Like I said on my training video last week, if you haven't listened to the Facebook Hacks video I did last week, I've put a link to my website up above. Go to my website and have a look for that video, because it'll give you all sorts of tips and tricks to make your page work better. But one of the things that I did say in that video is that Facebook Lives gives you 2.5 times more exposure than anything else. So if you upload a video, that's good, that's great, and it's letting people get to know you. But if you do a Facebook Live, you're going to get so much more exposure. Not necessarily, instantly, because, like myself, I talk to people all around the world, but time zones are not on my favor being in Australia. So it's actually morning here on, what day is it? Thursday. It's probably afternoon, evening, like evening the night before for you. Like, time zones don't always work with Facebook Live, but most of your audience will catch it on the replay. So that's how you can get people to know you. Now, the other thing is, once you've got this page up and running, you've got yourself set up properly, you've got your about section, you know who you're targeting, it's all about content. So you've got to bring valuable content to that page, otherwise it just won't do you any favors. So I would advise that you, your target market, what are their pains and what are you helping them with? So whatever you're helping them with, that is your content. So you bring value to people on that page. You talk about interesting articles. You teach them things. Now, don't think you have to be an expert at this before you do this. You don't. You learn something, you share it. Learn, share, suggest. Learn something new, share it to your audience, and make suggestions as to how they can use that content that would be of benefit to them. So learn, share, and suggest. So you could read a book. I've done that often. I'll read it because I'm, heavily into the mindset side of things and personal development. So I'll read a book and it's like, that's awesome. That really makes a lot of sense. So then I'll share it with you guys. Because it's something that can bring value to your life. So you don't need to be successful in business before you share content. Just learn something new and share it with others, and you just might help somebody else learn what you learnt from that particular book or that piece of content. So content is really important. If you've got a website or a blog, some of you might not have anything like that, that's fine. But if you've got anything that you can direct people to, or put more content on, put more valuable information on, that's awesome, and promote that. And the other thing I would just like you to keep in the back of your mind is that the whole purpose you're doing this is to create an audience. There's 2 billion people on Facebook. There's heaps of people out there that you can connect with. You get them to know, like, and trust you. When people know, like, and trust you, they will buy from you. No question. So you bring content, you bring value on the page, but just remember this concept. Treat your fan page, your public profile page, one and the same, like a bank account. So before you can withdraw money from a bank account, you must make deposits. So you make a deposit, you make a deposit, you make a deposit, you make a deposit, then you withdraw. Okay? Treat your public page like that. But your deposits are content. Your deposits are giving value. So give value, teach people, share information with people. Create value to people in their life. And then when it's appropriate and when you've got a good audience, you can withdraw. You can mention something subtly to join them in your business. You can mention the benefit of a product, of something that's really helped you, and ask them to reach out to you. But you've got to make deposits before you can withdraw, and your public page is no different. Now, last couple of points before this wrap up, because I've got to get to my board meeting. Those that connect with you on your page, engage with them. So if somebody makes a comment, if somebody likes a post, engage with the people that are following you on your page. So you not only want your audience to like you, you want them to love you. And, if you show people gratitude and thanks, and you say thank you for a comment, or you say hello, you welcome them to your page, then that will be reciprocated. They will appreciate that they will appreciate you for that. So you build relationships. This is the whole point of this page. As I said before, there are 2 billion people on Facebook. There are plenty of people for you to connect with and reach out to. So you bring them value, you get them to know, like, and trust you, and then they will buy from you. But lastly, I'll finish off with be humble. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. Don't try to create an impression that you're more successful than you are. Be real, be authentic. That's what people connect with. And appreciate your followers. Be grateful for the people that have come to your page, like your page, and that are following you. It's a blessing for people to be in front of you. You know, I appreciate everybody that joins me live on a Facebook Live or watches the replay, makes a comment. You know, it's a beautiful thing. So appreciate the people that start connecting with you and start connecting with them back. So that's my little snapshot of why you should brand yourself if you're really serious about branding yourself online and doing it the right way. Now I've got to rush off to a meeting, so I'm not going to have time to put it up there, but if you would like some free training regarding, you know, when you're online, how do you attract people to you instead of you chasing family and friends, then on my public page, the page that, you know, you're on now, just go to the welcome video, and there's a free gift in that welcome video. It's just pinned to the top of the page. Please go and take advantage of that free training and learn, you know, a bit about attracting people to you rather than chasing people. So I hope that brings you some good information about where to start with going online, why you should brand yourself rather than, you know, your company, and how to go about it. So if that was of value to you, please send me some likes, let me know, or just comment below, yep, that was great, Helen, or whatever you want to say. But thank you very much for listening in. I appreciate you. Until my next Facebook Live, which will be a mindset topic, I will see you then. Off to my meeting. Bye.